Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Kuhut with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.
I'm at the Marta Czurylowicz Center. We're at a rehearsal for Evangelia від Ivana. And we're here with the director, так? Chief cook, bottle washer, все?
That's correct.
Josip Terlecki, так?
Правильно.
How long have you been practicing with this? I'll speak in English, you speak in Ukrainian. Добре?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We are trying always to stay Ukrainian, my friend.
We stay Ukrainian, my friends, but sometimes it's here and not necessarily here. How long have you been rehearsing?
I think almost for 2 years. Well, it took us a while because we used to have our base at the Christie, the Ukrainian Cultural Center Christie, but they asked us to move because they're selling the building. Well, we have to find a place, okay? So, thanks to Hucelak Center, so we got our house, new home.
А як іде, добре чи?
Добре йде, правду кажучи, тут не було сцени, ми мусили самі будувати сцену. Так, тут не було.
А коли?
Ну,
Щойно?
Щойно 2 місяці тому збудували сцену, тепер костюмерню, всі костюми в мене, реквізити, props, you know, whatever you call it, okay? Так що, took us a while, okay?
So this is all on you?
Yeah, that's correct.
Чи вони дали пару грошей для цей?
Hucelak Center covered the material cost, our labors.
That's good.
Well, estimated labor cost is around 20 Gs.
So they get a nice stage?
That's correct.
Доброго ранку, хазяїни.
Що я хочу від вас? Я нічого не хочу від вас. Але Stefan Genyk-Berezowsky is in the play. He plays now. I'm going to get this right. Петро Григорович, так? Не Григорович. А чому ні?
Ну, бо я з Андрієм не є споріднений.
Oh, no? Oh, Григорович. Your character is a unique character. You're a veterinarian, a doctor.
Well, village medic.
You play doctor in the village, huh?
I play doctor, yeah.
You finally get to play doctor like you've always wanted.
That's it. I examine all the ladies.
Yes? And the cattle.
And that too. And the pigs.
We're just going to leave that discussion right there, okay? Because we could get
that's
way off. You enjoying it?
Very much. Theater's my life. I love it.
Have you been with Zahrava like all through the years?
I think next year, in 2014, will be 50 years that I'm in Zahrava.
No way, really? Have you finally learned your lines?
I'm still trying to remember those first ones. Back.
Wow. Where was it? Where did it start? At Christie?
At Christie. Well, Zahrava's been around for 60 years, but they asked me, I was a young punk then, and they asked me to do a little role, and I've been there since.
I'm led to understand that Ukrainian Credit Union is one of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsors? No, but when you're backing a play, what an angel?
The angel, yes.
Yes. You're an angel.
Yes, I am. My wings, I've hidden my wings for the time being, but no, we're very happy to sponsor this event. One of our wonderful employees is an actor in it, so we really wanted
Who's
to
that?
Alexei Slepukhov.
And look, he's right there.
Just happens to be here. Look at that.
Hi, Alexei.
Right here. How you doing,
What's your
guys?
character's name?
Well, Silvio. I play an Italian guy.
Listen, I mean, it's good casting.
Yeah, I know.
You look Italian.
Tall.
Now, you're going to play in Italian, or you're going to speak Ukrainian, or you're going to speak Calabrese?
Calabrese.
You can speak Italian?
Yeah. Buongiorno, signora.
But on stage, you're going to speak Italian?
Of course. A few words, maybe. Yeah, it's some
How does an
Ukrainian.
Italian speak Ukrainian?
Bella donna, molto bella, grazie. Добрий день.
Добрий день.
Добрий день.
Добрий день. It's a fairly complicated story from what I'm,
That's right. It's complicated, but, it's a present time in Ukraine. It's very hard to deal with.
Right after Perestroika. Після Perestroiki, так?
Yeah, it's like 10-15 years back. Yeah.
And я розумію, що there's a little bit of corruption. No, в Країні, please say it isn't so.
Well, unfortunately.
And your character just wants to sell the guy some grapes, right?
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm an investor, right? But at the end, everybody realizes I'm just a fraud. We've been working very hard on this play, and hopefully it's going to be a great experience for all of the people who's going to come, and it's going to be a comedy with tragedy like the history of the Ukraine is.
I'm led to understand that the main character has a farm, and perestroika has happened, and there's the freedom in Ukraine, or so-called whatever freedom they were
Wild
given.
West capitalism.
Right. And he has to try to get money to fund his farm, and he's trying to rent cows from all the neighbors for a hryvnia or 2 hryvnia, so that the banker can see that he's got a lot of
Some
cows.
collateral,
And there's a lot of treachery, and I hear there's a lot of illegal stuff going down, and terrible.
Yeah. His son wants to grow some weed.
And we're not talking dandelions, we're talking weed. Well, that's better money than cows.
All right, yeah.
And you're the lead character?
Unfortunately, fortunately, yes, but it's very hard to lead. Okay, and to play the main.
Так як Clint Eastwood, director and the star. То є тяжко так зробити?
Дуже тяжко.
Так.
Тяжко, спеціально як мається нових акторів, яких треба вчити.
А чому ви до вас так хочете слухати, так? You don't want to listen to yourself?
No, well, it takes time to teach them.
Так.
Basic steps on the stage, body language, projection, voice, everything, it's take a while to, for some people it takes 4 years, okay, we try to do it in 2 years, and everybody's working, regular jobs, and, meeting once a week or twice a week, depends on the situation, so it's kind
А
of
це
hard.
буде 16-го, так?
17-го,
так? В 5-й годині?
В 5-й годині запрошуємо дуже.
Добре, ми будемо. Stay Ukrainian, my friends. Щиро дякую.
Дякую.
And you don't wish someone good luck in the theater. You say break a leg.
Break leg, that's correct.
Break a leg. And don't whistle.
Yep.
Добре, щиро дякую.
Увага! Якщо ви є членами Української кредитової спілки і вчитеся в університеті чи коледжі, подайте заяву до 28 лютого, щоб можливо дістати стипендію від Української кредитової спілки. Деталі можна знайти на нашій веб-сторінці www.ukrainiancu.com.
Ми діти роду козацького,
Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Kohut with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.